It's something that I think we do take for granted. But when you work with the top guys in the business, when you work with Curtis, with Luke, with Jason, it's just that ability to attract and draw people over to the booth. That's something that I always enjoy watching Josh when me and him work together, the way that he'll engage with different types of clients. I think it's easy to take it for granted or just to not be mindful and to be present of that. It doesn't matter how good your scripts are, your upserving is, your product knowledge is. If someone gets a chance to talk to 25 customers a day, they're always going to sell more than someone who talks to 7. And it's very easy to fall into that trap where we get self-conscious, or sometimes we make bad assumptions or bad decisions, and it prevents us from getting those extra rotations in. One of my challenges for myself and reminders for the team is just always make sure that you're very aware of kind of the energy you're projecting. Had a big focus on just sort of having fun, because that energy permeates. So for me, when I think about what really draws and attracts people over, first off, it's body language. Making sure that you have a very open body language. Make sure that obviously we're not on our phone, that we're relaxed, and we're not afraid to make eye contact with people. But I think one of the biggest things is just a really big smile. You don't have to have the most outgoing personality to still be open. Verbally, having some lines you can use. When people are walking by, if they're not looking at you, but they're obviously good prospects, hey folks, how are you? Hey, how's your day going? You having a great day at the fair? And again, we're not gonna shout at people, but you have to be confident enough to approach them and then look for any form of acknowledgement. If I go, hey folks, how are you? And then I turn and see them kind of look, and sometimes they squint, or you just go that recognition, that glint in their eyes, giving it that quick beat, and then going, hey, are you guys familiar with Cutco? Have you seen this here before? Make them smile, make them laugh. I love it when I've got someone super well qualified. I sold a signature set to a couple, and I said, hey folks, how are you? And I saw him kind of turn and sort of gleam, kind of look for a second at the product. Our displays are so eye-catching, the knives look gorgeous on the table. And I said, hey, are you guys familiar with Cutco? And their answer was, no, I don't think so. And I just quickly go, oh my God, thank goodness we found you. We've been waiting all day. And they kind of snickered, and they just sort of walked up. That body language is key. Not like leaning over the table. I was just sort of sitting back in my chair, relaxed, chit-chatting. And as they would kind of approach, I sort of would close the gap too. But doing it while I was talking, so it's very non-threatening, it's very encouraging. When someone is starting to walk away, and you either hear them mentioning Cutco, or you say, hey, how are you? And they go, oh, we already have some. Right away, you have to be able to go, hey, fantastic. Can I have you sign our happy customer list? Or, oh my gosh, you get the Cutco owner high five. But it's doing activities that create energy, that create engagement. And I think that's such a huge thing. Just remember, have the confidence to grab people, watch for any kind of acknowledgement that you get from those clients. Make sure that you're building energy in a sincere way. Curtis is so good at conserving his energy, but at the same time acknowledging everyone who goes by. And then just be really mindful again of your body language, your spacing in relation to the customer, and then even mirroring the energy they have. Make sure that you're being proactive. Make sure you're not just taking what you get. Make sure you're not hawking and screaming at people, but that you're confident in what you have to offer, in your ability to sell people a great quality product, that you're going to get a chance to engage with people and really bring them to the booth.